boys and girls. I hope everybody's doing good today. I'm excited to be here with you again. It's Tuesday today. Let's go ahead and get started with our Pledge of Allegiance first of all. Here is the flag. Here is my right hand. I'm going to put it on my chest and feel my heart beating. And here we go. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Next, we sing, God bless America, land that I love, stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans white with foam, God bless America, my home, sweet home. I hope you sang with me. Okay, let's look up at our calendar. Today, as I said in the beginning, it is Tuesday. Can we spell Tuesday together? Are you close enough, Anna, to see it? Okay. Tuesday. Tuesday. Oops, the month is getting a little crooked. Let me straighten that out. Can you tell me what the month is? It's April. A-P-R-I-L. So Tuesday, April 21st or 21. Let's count to 21 together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Tuesday, April 21. Very good. Now, I told you yesterday we were going to be learning about a new letter today. So let's look over here at the board. Today's letter is the letter Y. Y makes the y sound. What color shirt do I have on right now? I have on a yellow shirt. I wore a yellow shirt today because we are starting to talk about the letter Y, and yellow starts with Y. Here's some other words that start with Y. Yarn, yak, yolk, that's the yellow part of the egg, a yo-yo, yellow, there's some yellow paint, and here is a yolk. That is a picture of a yolk. So the last picture up here was a yolk. You're probably wondering, what is a yolk? Well, if you get out your ABC Bible book and color the picture for today, here is a picture of a yoke. Now a yoke was like a harness that years ago they used to put on oxen to use to pull wagons and to do work for the farmers. And a yoke would be a device that would hold the two animals side by side. This would go around their necks, and this would keep the oxen like this side by side so that they could work together to pull a wagon or to do some work for the farmer. And this is your coloring page for today. It is a picture of a yoke. And on it, there's a Bible verse that uses the word yoke in it. It says, "For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." And that's found in the Bible in Matthew 11:30. And it is a picture of a yoke that you're going to be coloring today. All right. Well, let's continue. Now that we've looked at the Y and pictures that start with Y, we're going to write our Y for today. Let me get my easel out here. I am going to write the letter Y. And I want you to go get your Y letter sheet that you should have in your packet of papers that I sent home with all your supplies a couple of weeks ago. So go find your Y sheet, or if you don't have it right in front of you, you can just write the letter Y with me, okay? So first of all, look at the one that's already written, and you're going to take your marker and start at the top. You're going to go down, and then you're going to slant up, and then come down at the bottom of the V. So slant down, go up, and then you can go all the way down from the top if you want to, okay? So slant down, slant up, and then come all the way down. Let's do that again. Slant down, slant up, and then come all the way down. Can you do one by yourself? Slant down, slant up, and then follow that line and come all the way down to the line. Do one more. Slant down, slant up. It looks kind of like a V, doesn't it? Then follow the line down and come straight down. That is the uppercase Y. Now for the lowercase y, you're going to slant down, come up, and then all the way down. But it's kind of at an angle. Slant down, slant up, and follow it all the way down. Slant down, slant up, then slant all the way down. And the Y, the uppercase Y, stands on the line, but the lowercase y kind of lays on the line. So you go down to the line, come up, and then follow it straight down so it's below the line. That's the lowercase y. Try one more. Down, up, and then follow the line all the way down. You might have to have your mom and dad help you practice that one, because that's kind of a tough one. If you want, you can flip your paper over and try a couple more on your own, okay? So that is the letter Y. Now today, we are going to do a little craft project to remind us about the letter Y. If you turn over here, Anna, we are going to make a yellow duck. Now, if we were at school today, I would have given you a yellow plate that we would have used to make this with. But we're not at school, so we have to make do with what we have. So, I have told your mom and dad beforehand if they wanted to get some yellow construction paper to be ready for today, that would be a good thing. Some yellow paper and then some orange paper. Or if you don't have yellow paper at home, you can take a piece of white paper and you can take your yellow crayons and you can color the paper in and make it a yellow piece of paper, okay? And what I would like you to do is take your yellow paper, if you've colored it, or if you have yellow construction paper, and find something kind of big and round about this size. This is a plate, a yellow plate, and I'm using this as the body for my duck. But you can use a plate out of your cupboard. So go have your mom and dad grab you a plate, one that'll fit on your piece of construction paper. And I want you to take your plate, put it down on the paper, and get a marker or a pen and trace all the way around the plate until you have a circle. That's the first part of it. Then I want you to get, something a little bit smaller, because this big circle is going to be the duck's body. Then you need something smaller, like a cup. I'm going to use my coffee cup. And I need you to make another circle, but a smaller one that's going to be the duck's head. So you can take your cup and set it down and then trace all the way around it. I'm taking my marker and going around my cup. And now I have a little circle. So I've got a big circle and I've got a little circle. So once you have those both drawn, get your scissors and you're going to cut these out. So let's just take a minute to cut out these two big circles that we've traced from a plate and a cup. There, cutting this out real quickly. Here's my big circle. And here's my little circle. I'm just going to cut, 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 cut. And this is good practice for everybody to be cutting things out occasionally. All right, let's put those scraps to the side. Now I've got two circles. I've got a big circle and a little circle. And what we're going to do is take the big circle and fold it in half like a book. Can you take it and fold it in half like that? And moms and dads can help if you need some help folding it so that it's equal on both sides. I've taken the big circle and I've folded it in half, kind of like a book. There's the first circle. And guess what that's going to be? That's going to be our duck's body. There he is right there. And look at, you've done the same thing. You've made his body. Now, the little circle that you cut out for his head, I want you to glue it on so that we have a body and a head. So let me get my glue stick. And I'm going to put just a little glue up here in the top corner of my half plate. And I'm going to put the duck's head up there where the head would belong. Look at it. Is that starting to look like a duck? I think so. It's starting to look like a yellow duck. All right. Now, do you remember that scrap piece of paper that you had that you cut your yellow head out of? We're going to do one more thing. A duck needs a tail. So do you know what you're going to do? You're going to take the extra piece of yellow paper and put your hand down. And can you take your marker or your pen and trace all the way around your hand? Can you do that? I'm not going to trace around mine because my hand is so big. But I want you to trace around your hand just like this on the paper. Okay? Go ahead and trace your hand and then you just make it straight on the bottom. And that's going to be our duck's tail. So once you have your hand traced, can you cut it out? Mom or Dad might have to help you get all the way around all those little corners and all those little spaces. But cut out your duck's tail. And what you're going to do is you're going to glue it onto the back of the duck so that the duck has a yellow tail. All right, is that starting to look more like a duck all the time? I'll go ahead and glue my tail feathers on too on this one. So put some glue on the back corner of the duck's body now and put your hand on. And look at, the duck has a tail. All right. Now, I've asked Mom and Dad to also have a piece of orange construction paper. And once again, if you don't have orange construction paper, you can take a piece of paper and color a whole bunch of orange on it. And that's what we'll use for the orange part of the duck. Do you notice he's got a beak, an orange beak, and he's got orange feet. So let me get my orange paper. I've got a piece of paper, and I've already cut some things out of it. But we don't need a big piece or a lot of orange paper. But we do need enough to cut a beak and a set of legs or feet. Now, a duck's beak is not, now it's kind of pointy, but it's also kind of rounded too. So what I'd like you to do, whoops, Annie, can you get on here, over here? Okay, I'm gonna have you start at the edge of the paper and just kind of draw up a little ways and kind of come around, kind of almost like an upside down U. Look at, does that look like the letter U? It does, doesn't it? Well, go ahead, and that's actually a good idea. Draw a U from the edge of the paper, and then get your scissors and cut it out on the lines that you just drew. So watch, I'm gonna cut around. And I made the letter U. And I'm gonna glue that on my duck to give him a bill or a beak. So you can put a little glue in the middle of the paper, or you can put glue on the back of the bill, and you can put that right on the paper. Look it, he's now got a bill or a beak. While we're working on his face, why don't we go ahead and give him some eyes. Put some dots up here, another dot over here, and I'm going to give him some eyebrows. Do you think ducks have eyebrows? I don't know if they do or not, but I'm going to give my duck some eyebrows, and then I'm going to give him some eyelashes. Him or her, I don't know which it is. But look it, I made a face for my duck. Now, he kind of stands up like that, but if you want, you can take the rest of your orange paper and have Mom and Dad help you make some feet for him. I made some feet for my duck, and what I did is I just made kind of like a tree shape. Does that kind of look like an orange tree? So that's what I want you to do. I want you to take your marker once again, and you need to make 2 of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold my paper and make 2 at once. Like I said, Mom and Dad can help you do this one, because this is kind of tough to do. And if you were at school, I would have it already cut out for you, because this is kind of a tough one to do. But you need to draw a little bit of some legs for the duck like that, and then come around and make kind of an oval at the end of those legs. How does that look? Do you see how that is? That's how you want to make the duck's legs and feet. So I'm going to take my scissors and cut that out. Lots of cutting and gluing today. But we'll have a fun yellow duck when we get all done. There. And I ended up with 2 things that are going to be the duck's feet. Now what you're going to do with these are put glue on the straight part right here. Put some glue there. See where I put the glue? And I take the other one and I'm going to put some glue right here. See where I put the glue? And I'm going to put these, on the inside of the duck. Just like that. There's one. And then I'm going to take the other one and put it right here, right across from it. Just like that. So, I glued those kind of upside down tree things like that. And then once they're glued on, he can't stand very well like that. But if you take those and you fold one like that and fold the other one like this, there's 2 flat surfaces, and look, that helps the duck stand up. So we have got a yellow duck. Actually, I've got 2 yellow ducks now, don't I? There. That is going to remind us that Y is for yellow duck. And in fact, if you want, you can take your marker and you can put a Y right on the duck, a uppercase and a lowercase y. So Y is for yellow duck. All right. Well, if you didn't get it all done with me while we were doing it together, you can finish it up. And on Friday, when we do our Zoom time, if you've made the yellow duck, have it ready, and I would love to see how your duck turned out, okay? All right. One more thing we're going to do today, as long as we've made a yellow duck, we're going to read a quick story about some yellow ducks. Do you see these little guys? They're kind of yellow and brown, aren't they? But a lot of times, ducks are yellow when they're babies. And this story is called Do Like a Duck Does. It's a fun little story. Do Like a Duck Does. And it's written by Judy Hindley, illustrated by Ivan Bates. Now remember, Judy Hindley wrote the words, and illustrated by means he drew the pictures. Okay, do like a duck does. Five little ducklings following their mother. Whatever any duck does, So does every other. So they're following what their mom's doing. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little ducklings. So they waddle and they hop and they scuttle and they stop. Flop, 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 flop. All together, quack, says Mama Duck. That's the way to be. Do like a duck does, do like me. So Mom sat down, so all 5 of them sat down. There go the ducklings all in a line, but who's creeping close, following behind? Is that a duck? No, it's not a duck, it's a fox. What do you think that fox is doing? Do you think he's looking for maybe a little duck treat? Wait, says Mama. You don't belong with us. Stop, says Mama. Do you think you're a duck? Let's see what the fox is going to say. But of course, says the stranger with a waddle and a strut. That's just what I am, a big brown duck. You think he's going to fool that mother duck? Well, he has no feathers and he has no beak. He has 4 claws on his hairy, scary feet. He has 2 ears that stick up a mile and a wicked foxy nose and a wicked foxy smile. Have you ever heard this term as sly as a fox? Does he look kind of sly, like he's trying to trick them? So Mama says, well then, do like us. Head up, tail up, toes pointing out. Stretch your little wings, dear. Straighten up your back. Do like a duck does, quack, quack, quack. So, is that fox trying to do it? He's got his face up or his bill up, and he's got his wings out. Then Mama leads them off together. Hop, hop, hop. 5 little ducklings and a big brown duck. A hairy, scary stranger. A very silly duck. Look at, he's trying to act like those little ducks by holding his paws like wings. Look at all the other animals watching. They're thinking, what is going on? That's no duck. Look, says Mama, what a lovely, oops, oh, my letter fell. What a lovely patch of muck. Jump in the puddle, dear. Show you're a duck. Lots of bugs and beetles swimming in the scum. Open up your beak, dear. Yum, yum, yum. Do you think that fox wants to be in the mud and eating bugs like they're eating? Now the very hairy stranger has some notions of his own, and he's looking at the duckling when he says yum yum. And he's creeping ever closer, and he's very, very near. Mama Duck thinks she knows what's going on here. But Mama turns and catches him and says, look here, you don't like bugs, you don't like muck, you can't say quack. Are you sure you're a duck? What do you think the fox is going to say? Yes, I am, says the stranger. It's really, really true. I can waddle, I can scuttle, I can strut a little too. I'm a duck, I'm a duck, I'm a duck like you. Let's see if Mama Duck believes him. So Mama says, show it, prove you're a duck. Do like a duck does, do like us. Then they zip through the thistles and they slip into the river. Plop, 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 all together. Look at, he's plopping in. Let's see if he can swim like the ducks can. Down go the ducklings, all tails up, and down goes the stranger, glup, glup, glup. Is he swimming? He's not a very good swimmer, I don't think, is he? So where are all the ducklings now? Here they all come. Pop, 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 pop. Every one. Are all 5 of them here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they jump in the water, but they all come to the top of the water. But where's that strange looking duck? But where's the very hairy, scary stranger? Gone home. Well, says Mama, what a bit of luck. But I really always knew that was no duck. And off runs the fox. He realized he couldn't be a duck, could he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 baby ducks are all still there. Wasn't that a fun story? So there goes that fox. He didn't get his duck snack for the day, did he? No. Well, that was a fun story, wasn't it? Okay, well, I hope you've had fun making your yellow duck. And yellow starts with what letter? Y. Y is our new letter for the day. And on Thursday, we're going to do our Y hand art. And we'll talk some more about the letter Y. Okay? Now, you have a good afternoon. And I will see you tomorrow, which is Wednesday. And we're going to do our Where Are We Wednesday? And it'll be a surprise where we end up for Wednesday this week, okay? So have a great afternoon, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.